Treating chronic wounds costs the NHS about £2 billion every year. And now there's a treatment that may ease suffering as well as reducing NHS budgets and workloads. It's called Granulox, and its creators believe the solution to chronic wounds was all around us all along. A warning, this report contains images of chronic wounds which some viewers may find distressing.
Gavin Hunt had ulcers on the heels of both his feet, wounds that caused him great pain and discomfort, and which started to affect his everyday life.
It was very painful. The wounds were weeping, they would smell, the socks would stick to my wounds because they were basically weeping all the time. It was really bad, to a point where I couldn't drive and I had to take time off work.
But Gavin's now back on his feet after receiving a novel treatment known as Granulox. It supports healing in slow-healing wounds because it contains a purified hemoglobin solution, which binds oxygen from the surrounding air and transports it to the base of the wound, where it kickstarts the healing process. And it's simple to use. This is a demonstration of how a patient with leg ulcers is treated. After the wound is cleaned and irrigated, a small amount of the hemoglobin solution is sprayed onto it before a standard dressing is applied, a process that can be repeated over a number of treatments.
The hemoglobin takes oxygen from the atmosphere and then offloads it into areas of the wound that needs it. Those areas are referred to as being hypoxic, which ultimately can lead to dead and decaying tissue that's detrimental to the patient because it can lead on to infection, of course, and delays that wound healing process.
As you can see on the first picture here, this is Gavin on presentation to the clinic.
Sharon Bateman is an advanced nurse practitioner in the northeast of England. She showed me photographs of how Gavin's ulcers improved after the use of Granulox, and told me she believes the product not only improves healing and reduces pain, it can also save the NHS money by cutting down on how often patients need to be seen and the number of times dressings have to be changed.
The difference it has made to over 200 patients within our evaluations is that pain has been reduced within the first week. Slough and exudate levels have been reduced by the end of the second week. These are the main challenges with chronic wounds, and these are the elements that affect and disable patients the most.
INFIRST Healthcare prides itself as being a company that brings game-changing technology like this to primary care practitioners, and is so confident that Granulox can make a difference. It's come up with a way to make it as easy as possible for clinicians to get access to it.
For a small company, it can be quite challenging for us to gain traction in the market working with the larger NHS. And that's why we wanted to take away some of the challenges for clinicians getting access to this treatment and offering them a satisfaction guarantee. That means that if a clinician doesn't get the results they want from this product, we'll actually pay back the cost of the treatment.
Oh, I'm a lot happier. It's incredible these small wounds cause that amount of pain, but they really did, and this product really made a difference.
Gavin's life may be back to normal, but foot and leg ulcers, pressure sores and post-surgical wounds continue to affect hundreds of thousands of people like him every year, and for whom this new healthcare solution could help to promote healing and reduce pain.